Hello, we are in Savannah, Georgia today, and Savannah is a very unique city because it is, when they laid it out to become a city, they put these beautiful gardens in each of the neighborhoods, and so it's really pretty with all the trees, and then they have monuments and statues and all kinds of pretty things. And then we're going to go take a tour of one of the homes, one of the beautiful homes that is over on the other side of the park, called the Mercer Williams House. Good morning. So today we are at Fort McAllister Historic State Park, which is an old Confederate Civil War fort that was refurbished by Henry Ford, who lived near here during the winter. He would come down here from Michigan, and he refurbished this fort, which is supposed to be one of the best refurbished forts of the Civil War era. It was burned by Sherman on his march to the sea, and then Henry Ford refurbished it. So we're going to look around, and behind me is the signal tower, where the Union Army built a tower similar to this after they captured the fort, so that they could use it as a signal. And then there's the ties, the railroad ties on the ground. That's what one of the things he did was to break all the railroads by tying up the rails. So I'm at the top of the tower. I climbed to the top of the tower. Pretty here. Palm trees. Look, there's Pawpaw. Say hi, Pawpaw. He's got Strider with him. Say hi, Strider. These are the NCO huts, so the non-commissioned officers would sleep in there. You can kind of see. Look at the little stove. And then the tents for the soldiers would be in the field over there. So this is the moat that surrounded the fort, but it never filled with water, so they put those spikes, those big sharp sticks there to slow the enemy down. And then we're going to cross a bridge. This is the cannon that they used to use, heated cannonballs, and then shoot them at wooden ships out there on the water to try to sink the ships. So see this mound looks like a big hill, but then they dug underneath of it, and it's the hospital. This is where the soldiers would go if they were wounded. Most of the injuries were burns from the cannonballs, or they got sick of like diphtheria or dysentery, malaria, those kinds of things. Hi, Papa.
Hi.
Look, Strider's in here too. Look, and it goes way back. See how far it goes back? Those are all hospital beds. Pretty cool. Sure is a beautiful day. That blue sky. So we're at an old plantation. These are the ruins. And the walls were made of seashells and lime and sand that they would have to let set in like a wooden frame for it to harden, and then they would use it to make the walls. In 1763 or something like that. So very long time ago.
He was also the surveyor, a forest ranger, and an Indian agent.
Gotta work for your
3 years after coming to Savannah, Noble Jones realized that
This is how they
city
did
life
it back in the
was not for him.
1700s,
So
honey.
he requested a lease here on the Isle of Hope. This remote location was busy with maritime traffic. Seeing which ships were traveling through the Narrows made his home an excellent location.
Look, there's a boat coming right down the little river here. There he comes. Ah, must be fishing. Pretty, we're gonna walk down here and see the grave of Noble Jones. He was the one who built this plantation. Mm-hmm.
No, you don't need to go in that.
Go straighter. He's having a fun time today. Interesting.
Southern magnolia.
Mm-hmm. These are salt marshes, low level shore, and they have the grasses that grow in there, and there's lots of shellfish that grow in there, believe it or not. It doesn't look like they would, but it's kind of pretty.
You can look down, you can see the water. So it's just got the whole area there is filled with water. It helps keep the river clean.